Hi you guys, my name is Oshun the Great, and welcome to more controversial videos. No, but for real, today, you guys, I wanted to touch on reverse racism because I know I post a lot of race videos about how black people in America and around the world are mistreated on a daily basis, and how black women, being a black woman in America, how I'm treated on a daily basis. And I know there's people who are sparking the question, but what about reverse racism? So I wanted to touch on that today. And basically, something that I feel is really weird about this word is that it's basically pinpointing where the origins of racism even started. So it's like telling on yourself in a way when white people try to use reverse racism as this argument towards racism to people of color or black people. This is very, very much like a slap in the face to black people or very oppressed groups, because instead of acknowledging the issues, trying to address it and trying to fix it, you're trying to play victim. So basically, that's all I feel like the word reverse racism means. No, there very much so might be prejudiced black people, prejudiced people of color, prejudiced, but racism is more so to do with how you get treated on a daily basis because of your skin color. For example, I am followed around a store because I am black. If you're white, chances are you're not followed around, you're not discriminated against, or reminded every day that you are nothing but your color. So when I walk out the house, people are very adamant to put me down because I am black. But white people do not experience these same discriminations. We have micro racism, and then there's blatant racism. There's so many different levels of racism, but white people do not experience either of these levels of racism. It's almost like, obviously, like being oppressed every day on an ongoing basis. And honestly, I feel like if white people were put in these shoes, they wouldn't last a day half the time. So it is basically understanding that your discrimination has nothing to do, it's not on the same level of our discrimination. If you're not being killed, shot down in the street, then really all you're trying to say is that you're coming from a guilty perspective, or a perspective of I didn't ask to be white, or you're just blaming white people for all your problems. But understanding that you benefit from white privilege is where it all starts. But yeah, understanding that you benefit from white privilege is where it all starts. Now, there's white people, I always say, who are very aware of white privilege. They will tell you in a heartbeat, like, yes, black people are discriminated against. But you have white people who are very adamant about leaving things as they are playing victim, or not wanting to see reality as it is, even though it's blatantly shown to us in media of how they represent black people, how you blatantly treat black people. I have people who stereotype me on a daily basis because of my skin color, even though I show them otherwise, things of that nature. So that's my little thoughts on reverse racism. It's really kind of like the movement of white tears, because your struggle, yes, you may struggle, but you struggle in different ways. It's like America's struggle to third world countries. That's a drastic difference, but this is happening in your very own country and you can't admit it. So it's like, you wouldn't be trying to say, oh yeah, trying to play victim to third world countries, because you blatantly see that we are in a better position of privilege. So it's crazy to me that white people can't see their privilege in this country. But yeah, that's my little thoughts. Tell me what you guys think. Be dope, be unapologetically. Peace.